This is the stage, Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Kodiaks and the New Mexico State Aggies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Kodiaks head coach. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Aggies will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will have first crack at this one. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Final season in college as he tries to get himself into a rhythm early in this season in his new home. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Kodiaks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Under pressure. Time that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
And it's the Kodiaks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown Aggies. Special teams proving to be special. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's Powers. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff for Frazier. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down to the air. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Right side, it's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Kodiaks have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Frazier. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Drives inside. Nowhere to go. And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I love it, man. Staying aggressive as a defense. That's what's got them the lead so far. Nice job bringing more guys to the line of scrimmage that they can block, causing the fumble, falling on it, and capitalizing on the momentum.
So the New Mexico State Aggies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Ed Small, we'll keep our eyes on him all game long. The quarterback's telling us that he is going to be a problem. Let's take just a moment to talk about New Mexico State. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the portal. Listen, it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Right back to it. The ball squirts free. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence. And wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
It's dropped after taking the hit. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Wants to throw. It's McLeod. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's McKenzie. Turning it on. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 72 yards, and he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd and long here. Dropping back, it's Powers. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Punt is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Aggie. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, on the Kodiak sideline right now, during that last drive, they're starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They give it to him again. Hard running there. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a give to Frazier. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Makes a man miss. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Absolutely center cut.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's McLeod. Caught in the backfield, it's McKenzie. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
On the ground, it's McKenzie. Breaks into the open. He has 60 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
At the 15, he's loose. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Comes down, it's Frazier. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake and wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Slings it downfield. It's complete. There he goes. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And it's the Kodiaks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropping back, it's Powers. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Gonna look downfield again. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Never a doubt. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's McLeod. Out wide right, it's Small. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his target. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down. You can...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's McKenzie. Pass to 6. He now has 84 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He'll try the left side. Across the 25. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, New Mexico State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. Crosses the 45. He's loose on the right. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated. And this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Powers. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, Kodiaks! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 99, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Using his legs, it's Harris. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He's past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say...
That ball is caught. One hand grab. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Oh, it's a highlight-type catch. Big throw down the field. And how about my guy going up and stabbing it with one hand? That was beautiful.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
They're all over him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. A run for the quarterback. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Number 99, set to advance on the football.
Coming out with it, it's Abraham. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's McLeod. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Going to try to get it himself. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. The official says no good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Now back over to your game inside Aggie Memorial Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Kodiaks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, the New Mexico State head coach told me at the half, this home crowd is fueling their running game every single time the running back gets the rock. They are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Thanks, Holly. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right side, it's Worley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Here comes the heat, and they got him.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quick give. It's McKenzie. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's McKenzie. Swapped immediately.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Looking for a man. It's McLeod. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
It's complete to the left. And that one did not work. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 99, set to kick off.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Cuts it upfield. It's McKenzie. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, the points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And it's the Kodiaks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kodiaks. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll line up to go for 2. To the air, it's Powers. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pushes ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On the ground, it's Willis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Finds his man on the RPO. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
There's some room. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down. He's not a burner or anything, but he's got enough about him that he can run and hurt you at times.
Yeah, he's sneaky fast, isn't he? It seems like he's not moving too well, but he's definitely going faster than what he...
Touchdown, Kodiaks! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Number 99, set to kick this one.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards of field position. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Looking to throw its powers. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. searching for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Hits the hole. It's Harris. Got the first down. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. New Mexico State trying to retain possession on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He'll pull it down. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mack. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's McLeod. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. corners are walked up tight. Sees a crease. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the move, it's Willis. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Dropping back, it's Powers. Fires to the big fella. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And it's the Kodiaks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Makes the catch. It's Norton. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Kodiaks. They looked finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
And Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
Number 99, set to kick off.
Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Aggies sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already...
There he goes! Inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Tries to fool him with the naked bootleg. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. From deep, it's Black. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Willis. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turns into the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Kodiaks will try to pin them back with the punt. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's McLeod. Rushes on, and he gets it away.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Mack. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Powers. He's got it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And it's the Kodiaks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The lone back's got it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Kodiaks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He's past the sticks. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And it's the Kodiaks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second and long here. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the things you have to be impressed about this defense is that they've got guys in the back end who can cover man-to-man or zone. That last one gets swatted away. They're in a situation where they're expecting pass. You know this is going to be a tight window to throw into if you're the quarterback here.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Look out! He's got his man across the middle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Kodiaks! They move on top here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Number 99, set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Stop right there.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California, and that last scramble, I know it
makes the grab in their space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking left, and the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's McLeod. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on it.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
From the gun, it's Harris. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Up and good. Would you expect anything else from this game? Fourth quarter's not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's McLeod. Still looking. He'll throw it. Out wide left, it's small. Snowed under by the defense.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. From the red zone, it's Harris. Bust through behind his pad. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Pulls it, leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. It's good! They walk it off! A field goal to win it! The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to win.